happy Monday. How is everybody doing? This is impromptu. I hope all is well. Everything is good with me. But I felt the need to come back and talk to you guys. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody, welcome in. Today is a beautiful day. It is in the 60s right now. We are expecting to get rain. Hi, Joshua. Welcome in, Joshua. You are the first one here. Thank you so much for coming, Joshua. Well, as you know, Joshua, I was taking a walk earlier and my video cut off. I didn't know it until you told me. So I felt the need to come back and let you guys know what happened as I walked. I walked for about 27 minutes, but I think it only captured about 2 minutes of the walk. So I apologize. I don't know what went wrong with the phone or the Wi-Fi or what. But I did walk in the neighborhood. I went to the pond and I was just a talking and walking and didn't know that no one could hear me until you told me it cut off, Joshua. So thank you so much. But when I got home, I listened and I saw where it just cut everything off. Welcome in, Frugal Mama. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, Joshua. We're just going to talk a little bit. I missed you this morning, Frugal Mama, but I went back and looked at your entire workout. So I see you had spring break 2025 as well. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I talked about on the walk and you guys didn't hear me. Welcome in, welcome in. I have been relaxing and y'all already know I am retired, so I'm trying to re-energize. I have been on a short vacation for spring break, thoroughly enjoyed it, didn't want to leave, but I knew I had to come back home. So here we are. We had a great time. We went to Savannah, Georgia, USA. And Savannah is a historic city. Has a lot of history there. And I love American history, though all of American history is not pretty, but it is history. So I like to learn more and more about what went on before my time and, just to honor those that came before me and the ones that have gone on, the ones that endured a lot, but God gave them strength to go on and to do what they needed to do. Many of them survived, many of them did not. But anyways, it was a great trip and I got in a lot of walking, a lot of walking. I may not have been walking in my neighborhood or in my parks or whatever, but I walked. I just hate I didn't have my pedometer to see the steps that I took. But I was telling my family, I know I've taken 20,000 steps because we did a lot of walking, a lot of touring. But the highlight of the tours for me was the one where we visited the first African Baptist church that was established in 1773. That was before independence, which came in 1776 for some. And the church was erected in 1859. So it was a lot of history. We had a really nice tour guide that took us around the church and told us about every inch of what the history was of the church, its beginning, its pastors, and that was just so intriguing to me. Welcome in, Tigsy. How are you doing? I am doing well. I was in your state, Tigsy. We went on vacation. We went to Savannah, Georgia. We were going up the East Coast. We had planned to go up to South Carolina and North Carolina, but we didn't make it because time was of the essence. And the first day that we were going to the beach, which was 20 minutes away, it was so cold. It was in the 50s. And you know, if we had gone near that water, it would have been very cold. So we didn't do that. And then family had some appointments to get back home to. So we used one day, the day before we left, to rest. And even after I returned home, I didn't do YouTube at all. I rested for a couple of days. I didn't look at YouTube. I didn't look at social media. I just wanted to relax and rest because I had had a busy, busy trip, which I loved every moment of it. Welcome in, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. The Bud Files and Sue, Tigsy, Joshua, Fruga Mama, anybody that is watching from the watchtower and can't come down to speak, thank you so much. Please give the thumbs up. I appreciate it. But I just felt I needed to come back and talk to you, speak to you, because when I was walking, my phone cut off, or the live cut off, and I didn't know it until I came home and listened and didn't have 27 minutes worth of video, and which Joshua had already told me that it had cut off. Okay, welcome in, Breeze Omega. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm well, thank you. Glad you. When were you in Georgia? I was in Tampa for a conference week of March 10th. Okay, we were in Georgia last week. It's been a week ago now that we were in Georgia. We were away from home about 4 days. We went to Savannah, and it was a very good trip. We visited the Coastal Botanical Gardens, and I did do a live while I was there. I didn't show you everywhere we went, but I did video some places because I was just enjoying the moment. Didn't want to come back home. I was having such a good time, good food, lots of seafoods, and just a lot of good foods in general. They had it in Savannah. So we toured the city, the downtown. We rode around and we looked at some neighborhoods, some places, but we really toured downtown, and we had a good time. Yes, Tuskegee, the family was in Tuskegee on Sunday, I believe. Sunday? No, Saturday. Yes, it was Saturday. Yes, so I used to work in Tuskegee many years ago when I graduated college. That was my first assignment in Tuskegee. It was called Tuskegee Institute at the time. It is now Tuskegee University. My grandson was up there in Tuskegee looking around. He's a senior, and he's just been visiting different colleges and universities, though he has already been offered a full scholarship at one school. And so we're just waiting to see what his decision will be. But he better take that scholarship with the full, full tuition, full books and all of that, full 4 years. So, I mean, that would just be the smart thing to do. And then after that, go anywhere else you want to go. Yes, the food is bussing. Yes, it is in Savannah. So much good seafood, and I had some delicious crab cakes, some flounder, and flounder is my fish. I love flounder. more than any other fish. So, yes, it was good. Exactly. Take that full scale. Yes, it would be wise, Breeze, because a lot of these schools, like Tuskegee, is very expensive. And the amount of money that they offered him is not even a drop in the bucket. Same way it was when my daughter graduated. They offered her a small amount, which was really nothing. So, yes, it would be wise because nobody has that kind of money to kick out to these schools. And then who wants to graduate with all of that debt after graduation? So you're absolutely correct. But I just wanted to come back and talk to you guys because my phone had cut off when I was trying to walk. I did get my steps in though, so I'm thankful for that. But yes, we had a good time. Those botanical gardens were so beautiful. Everything was not in full bloom, but a lot of things were. So I enjoyed that. And I don't know if some of you were here when I talked about the visit to the first African Baptist church, which was amazing. If you ever visit Savannah, you must get a tour of that church. So much history, so much enlightenment, and we just had an awesome time. We stopped along the way, and as I said, we were going to South and North Carolina up the East Coast, but it was cold, and we just didn't. Instead, we went to the riverfront in Savannah. We had lunch one day on the rooftop overlooking the riverfront, and it was beautiful. Yes. Hi, Farmer V. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you all for coming. Everyone having an awesome day. You have an awesome day. You're praying that we all have an awesome day, and you both as well. Praying Couple Cooking Series. Have an awesome day, a blessed day out there. I don't know if it's raining in your area. It's been raining a little bit here, and we're about to get more rain. So, yes, if this is your first or second time here with us, you are welcome, 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 welcome. If you are a regular, I don't have to tell you, you already know you're welcome. We try to keep it, oh, it's raining? Okay, I figured it would be if it's raining here. We try to keep this a peaceful platform, a loving platform, motivational, encouraging, inspirational, and this is who we are over here, and this is how we want to keep it over here. Um, we don't want to have to be fussing at anybody. Now, of course, if you have to address something, I believe in addressing something, but in the right way, in the right way. So we are trying to do that over here. We're all out here. People have different whys as to why they are on YouTube. I'll just tell you what my why is. First and foremost, my why is to come and try and impart a little bit of wisdom to you guys, because many of you, many, you're younger than me. And if I can help you in any way, I will be happy to do that with information. I want to impart some information, to share things with you, to share parts of my life with you. I'm making memories for my grandchildren and great grandchildren to come. I am over here. My mission was, when I first started, to cook and to show young people, middle age, older, how to prepare simple meals on a budget and not to stay in the kitchen for long periods of times, especially if you're working. Welcome in, Developing Mind. Thank you for coming. Happy to see you. Happy to see all of you. And, I'm here to learn, and I have learned a lot because nobody knows it all. And we can all share parts of ourself on these platforms and, have fun. Thank you, Omega, Breeze Omega, thank you. And we can have fun. It can be a fun place. It can be entertaining. Like DJ Vince is over there doing laughter and entertainment. We can laugh, we can pray together, we can impart information to each other. And this is my mission. I am not on here trying to chase a dollar, so to speak. If I get paid on a month or every other month, I'm grateful for that. But that is not my main objective for being on YouTube because, as you guys know, I am retired. I am retired. And I worked a professional job for over 40 years, well, professional jobs for over 40 years. So, you know, I'm just not here just trying to do this for me, do that for me, asking for this, asking for that. That is just not who I am in real life. If I can help anybody along the way, it could be family, because family comes first. And charity begins at home and spreads abroad. And then if I can help others, I do it, you know, as I'm led to. So this is my mission for being here. Not to be arguing or fussing. I have gone to some of these channels and it is just embarrassing. It is disgraceful how some people are carrying on. I mean, they're at each other's throats. I mean, ugly stuff, ugly stuff. And it's just doesn't make sense to me. It does not. No, nobody is the sum total of all knowledge. Nobody knows it all. We all have room for learning, and I am a professional student, meaning I am ever learning. Hey, Jamie, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. I am enjoying your gardening because I love the garden, and I'm getting back slowly in the garden and was just trying to wait a little bit because we have had cold days and then it warms up, cold again. So I'm just trying to be sure that when I put my stuff outside on the patio or in the raised bed, that my stuff is not going to freeze, because I had some stuff to freeze as usual. No, it's not pleasing to God for people to be on there just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I guess they call these channels the beef channels or whatever. But I just don't have time to waste with certain things. So let's just keep it loving and kind. And we're not all going to agree. We're not all going to agree with what others say. I mean, we're not robots. You're missing your garden. Are you at your mother's house helping her? Okay, I know you're missing, but it will be all right. I'm sure. I'm sure. No, but some of these channels, you know how they will come across your feed and you just click on it and you look, and when you see what's going on there, well, when I see, I just kind of back up, just back out of there. Hi, Shatika Woods. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Because I have so much stuff going on in my life, so much fun and laughter. As I told you when I walked, and you probably didn't hear, we are planning a trip to the beach to Florida again, and we are also planning a trip to Houston, Texas, sometime in June, July, somewhere around there. So I'm busy with family, with grandchildren, just enjoying life, enjoying my family. And after you work for so many years, this is what you do. You want to enjoy life. That's what I want to do. I want to enjoy life and laugh and be happy and all of those things. So I love traveling. Thank you for the directives, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Yes, I just want to enjoy my life for the rest of my life. I can get up when I feel like it, or if I don't want to get up, I don't have to, unless I have an appointment of some kind or whatever. But just enjoying life, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about for me. And I thank you all for coming in, but I just had to come back and let you know what happened as I was walking. And I don't know what happened with the phone cutting off or the Wi-Fi. True Enjoy Life. We going to the Bahamas July for our. Oh, that's a blessing. Praying Couple Cooking Series. Yes, that's you should have a happy time. I have not been to the Bahamas. I do want to go there one day. I've gone to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands, but I've not been to Bahamas. And I would like to go to Hawaii as well. I don't know when it's going to happen, but as I was telling my family, for me, there are so many places in the USA that I have not been. And I really want to visit some more states in the United States. And so, yes, I've been to Texas before, but we're planning to go back this summer to Texas because the family has not been to Texas, but I have been to Texas. Yeah, so I like going places and just doing things and just seeing some other parts of the world, not just be in the South and never visit anywhere else. I would like to go to California as well. We have family there and friends. So yes, I've been to California before, but I would like to visit there again. Yes. Hey, Miss B and fam, welcome in, honey. Happy to see you. Thank you all for being here. And Joshua says, yeah, I just told you on the comments your live cut off. Yeah, you did, Joshua, and I appreciate you because I was just talking and talking. I didn't know the live had cut off, and that's why I came in the house. I listened, and I walked for 27 minutes, but didn't have but about 2 minutes of time when I went back and listened. I may take that one down. I don't know. But I did get my steps in, and that's what's most important to me. But I thought I would come back and let you guys know, those of you that were in the live the first time, I just needed to let you know that that I was back on. So I don't know what be happening. It has happened before when I've been walking, so I don't know. But if you all have time, go and watch some of the footage on when we were in Savannah. And if you live nearby Savannah, or if you live in the South and you like history and you're interested in seeing a historic city, visit Savannah, Georgia. It is the first city in Georgia, the first city. established in Georgia, according to history. So, yes, we thoroughly enjoyed it and a lot of good food. We didn't have any problems. We were there during the time of the St. Patrick's Day parade. We didn't go for that, but we just kind of stumbled up on it. So we attended the parade, and everything was beautiful for the parade. So, yes, and I did a lot of videoing of the parade, got a lot of footage on that as well. And if you like beautiful plants and flowers, watch the live that I did at the Coastal Botanical Gardens. Beautiful, beautiful flowers and fruit trees, and I mean, just beautiful. And I saw many orange trees just loaded with oranges. And I wanted to ask them, do they pick them, or do they just let them drop to the ground, or what do they do about that? I was wondering, but I didn't. I saw some guys working on the grounds, but I didn't ask. I should have asked them, but I didn't want to disturb them. They were busy. But I just wondered if they let all of that fruit go to spoil, or if they pick it or whatever, because those trees were loaded. They were beautiful, and I did get a clip of the trees, and it was just beautiful. So I hated that we couldn't go further east like we had planned down the East Coast to South and North Carolina, but it was cool, and we were going to the beach, but it was already like 53, 54 degrees, and we just decided that we wouldn't go because I know it was cool on the beach. I knew it was breezy, so we didn't go. Instead, we went to the riverfront in Savannah, and we ate at a place that was overlooking the river, so that was really nice. And we saw the riverboat Queen. It was called Queen Georgia, but we didn't get on the boat, but we did see it, and we saw other boats in the river as well. So yes, a very nice trip. Hi, Kay Renee's Garden. How are you doing? Kay, you would have loved to see the Coastal Botanical Gardens in Savannah, Georgia. They had so many different species of fruit trees, just a lot of different fruit trees, and a lot of flowers and beautiful plants. It was just amazing, just amazing. So we thoroughly enjoyed the trip, and I've rested. When I came home, though, I didn't get on social media for a couple of days. I just rested, relaxed, because I had had a full 4 days of it, and I wasn't really tired, but I just wanted to relax. Yeah, it was lovely, Kay. It really was. And you can go to my channel, and I have a few shorts on there, and you can see the picture of one of the beautiful orange trees. That thing was big, it was tall, and it was loaded with fruit. Yeah, so that's about it. I just wanted to come to you guys. One other thing, let's see, let me go here and shout out some people from the community post. And these are not all of the people that I want to shout out, but because we had some the other day that I didn't get around to. I may not get around to all of the community spotlight, but I tried to do my best. So while I'm on here, I would like to shout out these people that are listed on my community spotlight, and some of them are top commenters. So I'm going to shout out the top commenters first, and some of them are commenters, but they are engaged audience members. So top commenters, and a big thank you to all of you. I would like to shout out Pretermit Days, Comfort, Foods, and More for being a top commenter and a member on our channel. I want to shout out Welcome the TNT Family Show for being a top commenter and a channel member. I want to shout out Miss JoJo for being a top commenter. I want to shout out Me and Mines for being a commenter of over 100 plus comments and a channel member. Also, Mama's Handprints. Mama's Handprint, I'm sorry, for being a commenter. And these people are listed in the community spotlight of the YT studio. So I appreciate all of you. I appreciate each and every one of you that support me in every way, coming to my lives, making comments, watching videos, watching shorts, memberships, cash apps, supers, everything. I appreciate you all for the thumbs up. Nothing is gone unnoticed. Welcome in, Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. How are you doing? I hope you are recovering well. Happy to see you. So happy to see you. Thank you all for coming. Kay Renee, thank you for coming. Pretermit Days, Comfort Foods, and More. And I just shouted you out for being a top commenter and a member of our channel. Thank you so much. And thanks to all of you. Just wanted to come in and talk to you guys for a little bit. You're welcome, Pretermit Days, and thank you. I wanted to come in and just speak because I haven't done a sit down in a while. As you know, I was out of town vacationing for a few days and came back and got off YouTube for a couple of days and just relaxed and rested from everything. You know, sometimes you have to take time off for yourselves and just relax. You're trying to fix something to eat. Okay, that's good. I'm going in and fix something to eat as well when I get off. Probably won't do a video, but I will fix a little something for myself to eat. So we have to take breaks sometime. We have to clear our thoughts, clear our minds. You know, just take breaks sometimes because we don't want to be consumed with social media, because we do have lives outside of social media. And I always say nobody can go to every live, every video, every short, every day, all day long. If you did that, you would burn yourself out. You wouldn't be able to fix food. You wouldn't be able to take a bath or take showers, take care of your personal. You got things outside that you need to do. You might have appointments. You got to go grocery shopping. All of these things, spend time with families and all of this. So we have, well, I'm going to say I'm going to make it personal. I have to back away sometimes and relax and get re-energized. And that is what I did. And I do it sometimes. Hadn't done it in a while, so it was time for me to do it. I didn't show you guys everywhere we went while we were in Savannah, I showed some things, some highlights that I thought were highlights, but we just had a swell time. And I'm ready to go again. And I would like to go back to Savannah later on because it was so enjoyable. So guys, y'all have a great Monday. Be careful out there. Be safe. Watch your surroundings. And remember this. Be mindful of how you allow others to treat you. Always remember that. Be mindful of how you allow others to treat you. We always talk about be mindful of how you treat others, and I am in full agreement with that. But my motto is be mindful of how you allow others to treat you. So with that said, you all have a blessed and wonderful day. And may the Lord bless you, may he keep you, and make his face to shine up on you. God bless you all, and I will talk to you on the next one.